Good evening and welcome once again to the Whiskey Cowboy Live. Tonight's date is July 7th, 2024. It is a Sunday. Tonight's coffee is Caramel Macchiato from New England brand. Nummy num. Looks like nobody's here. Okay, go to the analytics. Well, we might have one person out there. Do not know yet. Boy, it was another hot one. My nose is itching already. Wait for the folks to come on in. Come on in. Come on down. You're the next contestant of The Price is Right. There's Judy. Judy, she says, bite your tongue, Cowboy, I'm here. Hey, holy crap. You're here and you're the first one through the door. Making up for the tardinesses in the past. Well, welcome to the show. Somebody else should be there. We got some numbers rolling in. Laurel should be coming on in. How's the audio and video out there? We streaming smooth and clear? Like I said, my goodness, what another hot and humid day. And we got a week of it coming up. We got a week of it coming up. Judy says it's good on her end. Fantastic. Before I start doing housekeeping, I'll wait for folks to come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on down. I look like a scrub today. I just look all raggedy. I look raggedy. Yes, it's a horrible day. You know what I think I hate the most about when it's hot and humid? It's not so much sweating. It's not so much feeling miserable. Something a little bit simpler than that. I hate how my jeans stick to my legs. So every time you bend and stuff like that, you're fighting your own jeans. That's what I hate the most about humid days. Judy says, I actually like that shirt. Looks good on you. It's my green work shirt. But I don't even have it buttoned up tonight. just flopping. Yeah, the missus says that this is one of her favorite shirts, too. She goes, but it's just kind of sitting there. It's, I look frumpy tonight. But yeah, it's, bending your legs with hot, humid, sticky legs. With jeans, my God, you can't. You fight that the material doesn't slide anymore. Just like freaking brakes. She says, "Oh my gosh, I feel the same about jeans sticking to the legs. It's awful. It is. It is. It gets me in the thighs and the knees. Whenever I sit down or try to squat and bend, it's like, my goodness." Trying to prevent me from moving here. That's not right. Yeah, I can take the glistening. I can take the wet shirts, and water pouring. Oh, another thing I hate. The next thing is having to bend down when you're sweating and then your sweat drips into the backside of your glasses. I hate that. Oh my goodness. There's no easy way to get that stuff cleared out because it's salt water. You can't just wipe it out. You got to go clean your glasses. So those are the two things. Sweat dripping in the back of your glasses and jeans not allowing your legs to move. Those are the things I hate the most about hot, humid days. And it only happens on humid days. Hot days, I could give two shits about hot days. 115 degrees. Yeah, it's hot. It's hot. As long as it ain't humid, I'm fine. Humidity sucks. And we got another week of it. Say, John, oh, you're bitching about shit. You know, it could be worse. Yes, it could be worse. Could be worse. I've had it worse. Judy says it completely sucks. Yes, it does. Here's my philosophy. What I'm going through right now trumps everything that I've gone through in the past. So like I said, too, you know, I can be sitting here with a busted up leg, and you can stub your toe, and I'm not going to diminish the pain you're going through because your toe got stubbed. Donna says it has cooled off a little here. Good. Fantastic. It might be starting to cool off outside. I don't know. Because the way it usually works is in the morning, I go and I open up all the windows. And I get the fans and I get all the cool air in from the night. And then probably about 9 or so before it starts to really get cooking, I close up all the windows. But then the house builds up heat all day gradually. So by the time we go to bed, it's hot upstairs, but it's starting to cool off outside. That's just the way it is. Welcome to the show, Donna. I saw you were on my page. I figured, well, Donna's active. She's not usually active. If she hit the page, she might be joining us tonight. Now, Mr. Gus, he may or may not be joining us. He's having some back problems, so prayers go out to Gus. Prayers go out to Gus. I know how it is when your back gets cantankerous. And it's not just an age thing. Last time mine did, Lord, my back went out. Oh, hell, it had to have been over 20 years ago. My back went out so bad I couldn't stand, I couldn't walk, couldn't lay down. Man. Couldn't sleep, couldn't do anything. So I ended up going to a chiropractor. Two sessions was enough, and I got straightened out, and then I fixed the rest myself. But yeah, sucks. Yeah, Judy says, did you get your leak fixed, Donna? Donna, how's your leaky phone? You get that fixed? Donna says, yes, it's only 80 here. It's only, yes, yes, it's cooled off, or yes, you got the phone fixed. Those are the two things are kind of odd together. She said, yes, it stopped ringing. Stop ringing? You said it was leaking. You said your phone was leaking. Was that a typo? Because we all, you know, if we need to know, we go online, we find out. So what? Can your phone leak? What the hell's with leaky phones? Yes, your phone can leak. It's a battery issue. Get it fixed. It's not supposed to do that. So it was just ringing. It wasn't leaking. The leaky phones. No, I said my phone is leaking. It meant ringing. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, we thought it literally was leaking. So here we went online and, Cowboy types in, phone's leaking. It's like, holy shit, your phone can leak. So it's like, well, hope Donna gets that fixed because it's not good for your phone to leak. Phones aren't supposed to leak. So, okay. Okay. Well, we got that cleared up. We were worried for you. Maybe you're going to get some special powers, you know, like Spider-Man or something like that. She now has, Donna's now, she's got Wi-Fi super abilities. All you need to do is you just walk up to Donna and be within 3 feet of her, and she's a hot spot. A hot spot. Donna goes, hell yeah, I'm a hot spot. My leaky phone. My goodness. Okay, good. It was ringing, not leaking. Well, that's okay. Not nearly as funny, but my goodness. Wow, what is this world coming to? Donna just ruined our fantasy. I'm going to keep it anyways, if that's all right with y'all. I'm going to keep that fantasy. That's a fantasy. Oh, where the hell was I? Yeah, prayers go out to Gus, Mr. Gus. But yeah, I'm going to head on over to Vermont. I don't know how early. I'm going to try to put out a little bit of content for y'all before I head on out. I guess that's a good 2-hour drive for me. I got a bunch of work to do. I got to lop down the lawn, and I got to organize some things. And I got to cut some trees down and buck them all up and get them stacked and ready. See if I can bring some home. I may bring some home with me. Some wood. Don't know. Don't know yet. Donna says, I've taken up playing Mahjong on Wednesdays. That's why you weren't here. I watched it later, though. Oh, cool. You got a group playing that? I used to play that online. It's an addictive game. Anybody else out there play Mahjong? It's like, it's sort of like... It's sort of like dominoes, but in reverse, and a shit ton of them, and you gotta remove things. You remove them by pairs and stuff. Donna says rummy. Rummy? Well, I guess it can be sort of like rummy. Judy says she did online too. I didn't do it online. I just did it on the computer. I didn't play with anybody. I just played by myself. Yeah, I guess you can. I mean, when you're playing by yourself, the object is just get rid of all the damn tiles. So it's a fun game. Addicting. It's an addicting game. Addictive, addicting, and addictive. I don't know. I'm not good with those dick things. I'm like, damn, John. Oh. Yeah, it's the Chinese game. It's a bunch of tiles. Right. They're stacked. And you gotta match the outside ones. And you pull them out, and you pull them out, and you pull them out. You have to make hands. I never played it like that. We played it more like solitaire, where you just got to keep getting rid of them. Man, excuse my Flemishness. My goodness. Yeah, I don't know about this hand stuff. We just remove them. Remove them in pairs. How'd you play it, Judy? No, that's different. They got 2 mahjongs? Let me see here. I'm going to do. Mahjong. Yeah, see, mahjong. Free mahjong. Yeah, see, it's like this. Here we go. I am looking it up. I'm going to show all the folks right now, right here. Internet on. There we go. And of course now it's the white screen. Hold on here. I'll pull it up for you. Properties. There we go. Yeah, see, this is how we used to play it right here. See, and it's all stacked up, and you gotta match them. So you get like this tile here. Let's see if I can go big on this. Open image in new tab. There we go. There we go. See this center one in the middle, and you had to match it with. See 6 and 9 or 6 and 9 over here. Oh no, they're not the same. No, they're not the same. They're close, but not the same. Okay, let's see here. 6. Where's another 6? See, this is a 6, but it's a different 6. It don't work that way. But see, this 1 and this 1, you could pull them, but you can't because the 9 and the 2 is there. So you've got to get rid of this 2 here. Does that look like the game you were playing is played with tiles? Hey, Laurel, how you doing? She says, hi, y'all. Got the grandson ready for bed. Okay. Oh, speaking of grandson, I confused Judy's grandson with Peggy. It was Judy's. Judy had the grandson. But yeah, is this how it looks for you, Donna? You play with tiles? Judy, isn't this the game that you played? This one right here. Yeah. Judy says yes, it is. Yeah. And you get rid of them. Donna says it's the same tiles, but it's the National National League. Okay. Laurel says that looks confusing as hell. Now, it's really not. Think of it like, see, Donna says you make hands. Well, when I played it, all you do is, your goal is to get rid of all the tiles. So what you have to do is you have to pair them off. You can't get rid of tiles unless you get two tiles that are the same. See how, again, this is one over here and one over here. But you can't clear them because they're locked in by the 9 and the 2. So what you'd have to do is go, this is a 2 and there's a 2 over here. There's a 2 up here. But you can't get to this 2 because you got an 8. So you go, okay, well, where's an 8? You can't clear it out. There's an 8 down here, but it's not the same 8 as this one here. Okay, here's a 3, and here's a 1. There's a 1. Did I see another 1 someplace else? I saw 1 down here, but it's not the same damn 1. But this 1 and this 1 are the same ones. Oh, here we go. See here, this 6. See this 6 down here in the corner? Bottom right-hand corner. Then there's another 6 right up here. See, it's clear. You can clear those 2 out. Yeah. So it's the same things, but you play rummy with it, huh? Not like this. This is like solitaire. But yeah, once you clear these 6s out, then you got this thing here that you can use if you can find a spot, and you got a 2. Where's another 2? Is a 2 on the outside? Oh, but you got a fire over here and you got a fire over here. You can take this fire out. Boom. And then you got a 1 there. Oh, see, this 1 and this 1 over here are the same. So there you go. Boom, boom. Done. Yeah. So it's the same thing, just played different rules. Yeah, see, I'm playing right now. I'm like, oh, yeah, I can get rid of that. And as you start stripping it away, it's easier. It's easier to clear it out. So, Laurel, it's not really confusing. It's a fun game. You can get it for free. I used to play it on my computer all the time. I bet you they have a free version for your cell phone. It's addicting as hell. But yeah, we don't play rummy. It's basically, especially when you play by yourself. I mean, what the hell? The whole goal is to just try to wipe everything out. I don't know how to play it with other people. I'd imagine if you clear it the same way, but you would you get your points like rummy. Right? Is that how you do it, Donna? Same idea, except for instead of just trying to clear it, you're trying to clear it, and you're supposed to get the highest score by like rummy card points. Oh, and it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. She says, no clearing of tiles at all. Well, that's not fun. They got to clear. Oh, they even got... Oh, that's cool. And the computer game stacks it. This has a stack of 4. And they stack them in different types of stacks. So yeah, so different game. Yeah, that's weird. Weird, different games. Why don't you just play Rummy? I like Rummy. Never played cribbage. Y'all played cribbage? I've never played cribbage. That's the thing with the little damn pegs, right? And you gotta zip them around. Cribbage. Never played that game. Donna says yes. Yes, what? Cribbage? You played cribbage? You strike me as a cribbage player. Judy says no, but I like Rummy. Yeah, I like Rummy. I like Rummy. How about spades? You play spades? Used to play a lot of spades in the Army. What's the other one? Hearts? Hearts and spades. Hearts and spades. Judy says, love spades. Yeah, you were some spades playing fools. Donna says, I'll play any game. I believe that, Donna. You're a game player. Donna's a player. She's gonna play any game. We don't have a lot of games here. We got cards, we got dice, we got poker chips, and we ain't played poker in ages. So we used to play a lot of Rummy. Yahtzee, we got Yahtzee. She's a playa, says Judy. Yeah, so okay, what do we got? Oh, Yahtzee. See, we go all out. You guys have seen pictures of my Yahtzee setup. I got the round, I call it the Coliseum. You roll your dice into it. It's got a felt line bottom on it and a wooden rim. I got different colored dice. I got leather cups. You can pick your leather cup, and then you pick whatever colored dice you like. I say they're red. The missus says they're orange. They're red. They're red dice. Kind of see-through, opaque. But I got blue and green and white and black and gold. Laurel says, my mom and I used to play Rummy. She would beat 90% of the time. Judy says, Yahtzee is one of my favorites. I like your setup. Yeah, I got a nice setup. If you're going to play it, you know. So we sit around the table and we slide the Coliseum closer to whoever has to roll the dice. I like Yahtzee because you can't really be pissed off anyone but yourself. Because, yeah, I mean, you get a winner, but really you're playing against yourself. So we usually have 2 ways of playing. We get the low person out. Yay, I got the lowest score. And then you get the one that got out, and they got the highest score. They get out. They all get out. So we got the high score and we got the low score. And both are coveted spots in the Cowboys' house. Nothing to be ashamed of. Yeah, it's a game everybody can play. And again, you can't get pissed off at somebody else because they're not the one doing it. Where some games are really competitive. I am by nature an extremely competitive guy. I don't know if you guys could figure that out. I tend to be rather... Oh, hold on. Sorry about that, Nana. There you go. You should be... Rather. Oh. Okay, adjust your volume. I'm getting a feedback loop now. Luke, I am your father. No, yeah, Judy says I'm shocked. Yeah, no, I'm a very competitive kind of guy. I'm fine. Okay, here you go. I'm fine not competing. But when I compete, I like to win. So there's some games that's like I avoid games like Monopoly. I've played it in the past and it's fine. I tend not to. Chess is okay.
I don't like chess.
Oh, chess.
I just
Oh,
they chase me around the board.
get better running. But yeah, I like chess and but yeah, Monopoly, nah, too competitive. You get your feelings hurt. No. So I avoid Monopoly. I've got Monopoly. I got a collector's thing, but it's stuck up in the closet someplace. We don't play that. But Yahtzee, yeah. And Yahtzee's good too because you can bring the youngins in to play Yahtzee because it's fairly easy to understand. So yeah, it's a good game. But you need the Coliseum. That's what I call it, the Coliseum. It's cool. The leather cups, man.
What is that?
The Coliseum. Well, it's not really called a Coliseum. It's a Yahtzee board. It's a round disc, and it's made of wood, and it's got a lip. Think of a think of like a flat a cake pan, a round cake pan, but made out of wood. And it's fancier, and then the bottom inside of the cake pan has the felt lining.
Huh.
Yeah, so I call it a Coliseum. It's just so what you do is you just shake your dice and you throw them in there, and it stays in. Well, the idea is that it stays in there more times than not. Yeah, it keeps it corralled.
Okay.
And one of the first things I did, and I've done this in the past, I tell people, you like to play Yahtzee, get rid of those fucking plastic cups that it comes with. Get yourself some nice leather cups. Because then it's not annoying to shake your dice.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we had one of them real thick leather cups.
Yeah, they're leather cups. And you put your hand over it and in a rattle, it's all muffled and it's fine.
It's not near as annoying.
Right. Oh, man, I hate those plastic cups. Laurel says my brother was one that would just about flip the table when playing Monopoly. Yeah, it's not a game. If you're really, if you're competitive, it's not the game to play. It's really not. So I avoid it.
I don't care if I win or not. I just like to play games.
Oh, well, I care. Well, that's why I like games that, again, Yahtzee it's on you.
Yeah, right.
You can get pissed off at your own luck, but you can't get pissed off at other players.
It's not like you're playing against anybody.
Right. You're playing yourself. Oh, another game I like to play is we had Carom. We got that when I was growing up as a kid.
What was it?
Carom. You don't know Carom? It's like a was it like 2.5 to 3 feet by 2.5 by 3 feet? I can't remember how big the square is. And it's corralled, and on the corners it's got pockets like pool. And then you got what looks like rings. And you can either flick.
And you throw
a white disc. You have a white. Each person has a white one, and the goal is to knock the other colors, red and black, into the pockets. And you can do it either by flicking your white one, or they've got Carom launchers that have rubber bands on it, and you pull it back and you flip it. Let's see if I can pull this up for y'all.
Yeah, really.
Because
I got to go make me some coffee.
Go make some coffee. Fruity coffee. Some berries. Carom board. Yeah, here we go. Gonna go internet on again. Here we go. Here's a kid playing it. Oh, these are big ones. Let's see here. Open up the image and see, you got these discs. Ours had red and black. And then yours is the white, and you've got to knock them. You can shoot from anywhere within your side, so 4 people can play. And you set up in here, and then you flick yours, and it hits it, and they carry them off of each other, and the idea is to make them go into the pockets. Let's see if we can get the kind that. Oh, this is nice. This one here is a big, nice and fancy one. See if I can find one more like I had when I was growing up. More like. More like this one. More like this one. But this is one side, so you can play checkers on it, and you've got these things here, so you can also play other games. This one has like pool cues, and over here you see, look, it's got little they look like bowling pins. So there's all sorts of games that you can play on this thing. Oh, there's dice. But on the other side, it's just like, it's pretty much like this right here. It's the design is slightly different each one, but it's, you see how this is open? And this one has little teeny pockets. That's fun. If you can get yourself some carom, get a carom board. That's a fun game. I don't even know why I don't have another one. I had one growing up. We didn't have much, but we had a carom board. Carom shooter. Let's see if I can find a shooter. Carom shooter. Here we go. Oh, they had them right. Oh, this was better. Here we go. Let's see if that open link. No,
all right.
Open image. There we go. There we go. Now see these things? Remember I said it's got a rubber band in it, and you can pull your ring back into it, and then you let it go, and instead of flicking it with your fingers, it goes shooting. See, this is about like I had when I was growing up. See the size of this pocket? That's about what it was. Oh, this is green and red.
So what is the checkerboard thing for?
To play checkers.
Oh, okay.
You were gone, but you can. There's one side looks like this one, so you can play games like what's the ones where you
Parcheesi?
Well, not Parcheesi, but it's you move your it's sort of like that, but you move it. It's on a board. Backgammon. There we go.
Yeah,
so you can play like backgammon games. You can play checkers. You got like pool and so this is just one side of it. Yeah, Judy says backgammon.
I like backgammon.
So yeah, carom. When you get a carom board, you get to play a shit ton of games.
Okay, how you spell that?
A carom. Carom is C-A-R-R-O-M. Carom.
Okay.
Yeah, and here's a. See, I'll bring this up again.
Okay, carom. O-M.
O-M.
Okay, I see it. Okay.
And see, now this is the other side. And you see it doesn't have the checkerboard in it.
Oh, yeah.
But this is because...
it's like a kind of a pool table in a way without side pockets.
Right. You've got to... These are all of the stuff on the inside. These are the things that you need to put in. And each of these four people, you can shoot within a given area. This is your area. So wherever you're shooting from, you can...
So you would break it just like you do in pool?
Just like you do in pool.
Okay, cool.
And then you've
cool.
got to put them in the pocket. Now this pocket has white ones, and then the colored. The white ones really wouldn't be in there. I mean, they would be if it falls in, but that's basically like the white pool cue.
Yeah. Do you get penalized if you scratch?
Right. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. And if you look at the picture right here, it says carom. Pichinodes, whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah,
but the guys, if you look at his finger, he's flicking. He's getting ready to flick. Well, you can't see that very well. Let's see if I can bring it up. Oh, there you go. But you might be able to see it better. He's flicking the white ring.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So like I said, you can start out with you can flick them and that's fine. Or
so how big is the table again?
It's not very big. It's 2 to 3 feet. I'll find out here in a second. But here's the shooters again. These are made out of plastic. The ones we had were made out of wood. So you can either use these types of shooters, and they're on with the rubber bands, or or you can flick with your fingers.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I've got a regulation pool table in my basement.
How big is a carom board? Large size. Let's see here. The inside, 29 by 29. So that's what?
Oh, that 30 inches. Well, that's
yeah,
not bad.
Yeah, I said it's between 2 and 3 feet.
Yeah, yeah.
So you can fit it on just about any table. Kids love it. So yeah. So whoever said that who said that they'd love it? Your grand? Yeah, yeah. Judy said, by all means. Let's see. Let's see if you can get it on Amazon. I'll bet you can.
Oh, I'm sure you can.
It is an awesome game. I'm going to have to talk to the missus because I like that. We got to get one of those.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, I've got a full-size pool table in my basement that I don't ever play anymore.
Oh yeah, here's one for $40. There's a big one here for $259. No, thank you.
Yeah, really.
I don't think I'd want the $40 one. Let's see here.
Oh, there's some pretty cheap ones there.
Yeah, they got cheap ones and more expensive ones. And bigger pockets and little pockets. Don't get these ones here with the little teeny holes in it. Nah.
Oh yeah, that'd be impossible.
Yeah, get the. I'm trying to, like the ones that I showed you. They got the nets.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Look at that professional carom board stand. So that gets it off the table.
Oh, what the hell?
Wow! Look at that.
We had a card game we used to play every week. It was called Hand and Foot.
I never heard that one.
And it's a form of canasta. We used to play canasta a lot. And you play with 5 decks of cards.
Yeah.
So you had to have a card shuffler, or else everybody shuffled, But
yeah, that's where you just throw a couple decks on both sides and you spin the crank and it just.
No, canasta, no.
No, but how you said you had a card shuffler?
Oh, I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you stack some on one side and some on and then turn that. Some of them are electronic. Some of them have a little. You turn the crank.
Batteries like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
So we just normally shuffled our own. Everybody took turns shuffling and passing, and shuffling and passing, because that thing ate batteries like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. So there you go. I'm not a big canasta person.
Oh, I like any bridge. I used to love to play bridge.
Never played bridge.
Oh, really? It's kind of hard to get into. It's kind of like the mahjong we played. The original mahjong game is like, it's a Chinese game from like the 17th century.
Mm-hmm.
And it's totally different. I've played what you guys play online.
Yeah.
But this is totally different.
Yeah, I'd never heard of doing like
it's got a
stuff.
Pretty steep learning curve.
They got a bunch of Chinese in your neck of the woods.
No, I don't know why.
They just
people
said,
around here,
"Fuck
but
it,
we have several. Yeah, we have several groups that play around here.
Yeah, we used to have spades tournaments and stuff like that, but not mahjong.
Yeah,
used to play a lot of dominoes.
Oh, we played in North Dakota? We had tournaments all the time. Oh, come on. You made round robins and, oh, come on. It's a card game.
What?
9 through king. 9 through. Never mind. I'll think of it in a minute.
It's a card game.
Yeah.
Oh, eunuch. Yeah. Eunuch's almost like spades. Eunuch. No, a eunuch is the guy with his dick cut off.
Yeah, euchre. Euchre is a game they play up in your area.
Yeah, euchre's
really
like spades.
Yeah, that's like it's got trumps and stuff like that.
Yeah. If you can play euchre, you can play spades. See, I learned euchre out in the Midwest.
Really, really fast.
Yeah, well, spades is too. Yeah. I learned euchre out in the Midwest before I joined the service. And then when I joined the service, I was in the field artillery, and all the black guys, they played spades. So it's like, okay, we're going to play spades. It's like, oh, it's like euchre. Yeah. Yeah, euchre and spades, very similar games. If you can play one, you can play the other.
Yeah, I like euchre.
Yep.
But nobody around here plays it, so.
Yeah. But you're talking about another game, a card game that has
yeah. Oh, come on. We used to play every damn week. God, I've slept since then, like 30 years ago. Starts with a C.
Okay, let's see here. Sketchamole comes up, but that doesn't begin with a C. That Sketchamole sounds like some Italian venereal disease. I'm sorry to tell you, Mr. Coleone, you have Sketchamole. Think we're going to have to amputate.
Pinochle. No, it doesn't serve C.
Canasta?
Pinochle. That's what I was thinking
Canasta?
of. No, Pinochle.
No, Pinocchle's the game you were thinking of?
Yes.
Well, I found a game that starts with a C, Canasta.
Well, that's canasta. That's what I was.
Okay. Pinochle. Yeah, I've heard of Pinochle.
Oh, Pinocle's a lot of fun.
Heard of Pinochle. Never played Pinochle. Heard of it, though. Julie says, have y'all ever played Peanut or Pinochle? Yeah, we're just saying that. Pinochle.
Yeah, that's it. That peanut.
Yeah, peanut coal. Peanut coal. My goodness, that's something from Stargate SG-1. That's a peanut coal.
That's cute. I like that.
Hey,
I got me a new dog.
Yeah, you were sort of close. You were in the right universe there, Judy. But Pinochle. Yeah, I've never played it. But
That's funny.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
I got me a new dog.
You got a new dog. What kind of dog you got?
Well, she's a Staffy.
As in a Staffordshire Terrier.
Staffordshire.
Yeah, so she's a hybrid pit bull. So she's thinner side.
I got her from the shelter.
Well, I don't care. That doesn't dictate what she is. It's just where she came from.
But
so
she's
she got
about three.
She's a
three or four.
She's a skinny pit bull.
No, she's a chunky pit bull. She's bigger than a.
That's because she's just overweight. They're supposed to be skinny.
No, she's not.
I've owned two of them. Hudson is a Staffordshire.
Maybe she's a regular.
Yeah. She might
American pit.
She might be an American pit. If it's stocky, that ain't a Staffordshire. They might have told you it was a Staffordshire, but no, a Staffordshire is a nanny dog. It's a hybrid.
She's a hybrid. She is because
no, I said hybrid.
She's
not hybrid.
She's like 19 inches tall at the withers, and then she weighs almost 60 pounds.
Yeah, that's kind of heavy for a Staffordshire. It sounds like you got an American pit bull.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
Whatever. She's the best dog.
No, I can understand why they might tell you it's a Staffordshire because it's a terrier and it looks better to people that want to adopt them.
Terriers.
But yes, but most people don't associate the word with pit bulls.
True.
So
there's like 5 different breeds of dogs that they put into that pit bull sub category.
Yep.
Yeah. But she's really, really smart and she's really, really good.
Yeah, they're good dogs. I don't have a problem with them. Like I said, I've owned 2 of them. Judy says, "Congratulations on the new dog." Yes, congratulations.
Yeah, she's a wonderful dog.
Yeah. Yeah. How's the truck?
Oh, it's still out there. I think I almost put 200 miles on it now.
That's it?
Yeah.
You don't drive anywhere.
No, I don't.
Oh, my goodness. I put almost 200 miles on it. It's like, hell, I'll be doing more than that in a month.
Yeah, right. I got been what, December, end of December?
Right. You've had it
Yeah.
for what?
6 months almost.
Yeah, 6, 7 months. 200 miles. Well, you pulling the
Hey,
damn
well,
thing?
well, my Toyota Highlander I've got it, I bought it brand new. It was in 2003. It's got almost 70,000 on it.
70,000. My goodness. You
Yeah.
don't you don't you don't drive.
No, I don't.
My goodness. Wow. I'm gonna be putting on over 200 this next week on Zippy. She got 200, almost two. You hear how proud she was of that too? I almost got 200 miles on my truck. Holy crap. You still there? I think you trailed off there, Donna. No, I sort of hear you. I sort of. Something's wrong with your volume. Y'all can't hear her, can you? Laurel says, what? I've had my Ram to the end of March and I just shy of 5,000 on it. Yeah. Hey, check your settings there, Donna.
Okay.
Because you're just. I can't hear you. You're
Okay,
like,
can you hear me better now?
There you go. Now I'm hearing you loud and clear.
Okay.
You were like a mosquito in my ear. It's like I can hear she's saying something, but
Yeah, mosquitoes. God dang, mosquitoes been crazy this year.
yeah, ours aren't too bad. Gus said he had some pretty bad up north, and up at his camp. Flies. We're getting a lot of flies this year. Last year we didn't get shit for flies. I think it's the humidity.
Well,
We
you
just got
guys
a
up
shit
north there,
ton.
you guys get those damn black flies.
We do, but black fly season's usually in the spring.
Oh, those things are wicked.
They are nasty. But like, I think here I had them for maybe week and a half. So it was a short season. Sometimes you get them 2 to 3 weeks. Oh man, but they're nasty. But skeeters, yeah, we get them from the time we got thaw to the time we get frost. We got skeeters. And they're nasty too, but they ain't quite as bad as black flies.
Well, we've had quite a bit of rain off and on.
Yeah. That'll bring the skeeters because you get
Oh, God, yeah.
standing water. Anytime you got standing water. But we don't have too much here. It's the flies. Like I said, I think it's the humidity. Laura says trip to Western New York and a trip to Georgia. Yeah, you've been driving all around.
Oh, yeah.
She's been driving
Yeah,
everywhere.
she gets around.
Yeah, she gets around. Laurel gets around. And that's saying something coming from Donna. Donna's saying you get around. If Donna says you get around, you get around. Ooh, that's hot. That's hot. Hot coffee. Laurel says, yes, I do. Yeah.
Well, Laurel, you're in Kentucky, right?
Yeah, but she drives up. She'd been driving up to New York.
Yeah, really. Wow.
Yeah. She went. You were just up in New York, weren't you? Wasn't it this last month you were up there? She says, yes, ma'am. Ma'am. I always have to ask the missus, how do you spell that damn word, ma'am? And I'd spell it M-A-M. That ain't right.
Right?
No, she did spell it right. I always spell it wrong. I hate ma'am. It's almost like you're
Because
stuttering. Ma'am.
M-A apostrophe A-M is short for madame.
Well, I can say madame. Madame.
Yeah, that.
Madame Adelaide Boomfanil. Now, who is that? Who is Madame Adelaide Boomfanil? You're like, oh my God, I know that name. Come on, pull it up. Madame Adelaide Boomfanil.
I've heard that before.
Yeah, you have. You have heard that before. Come on, folks.
I'm looking it up.
Madame Adelaide Boomfanil. Yeah, good luck with the spelling. I can't.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Okay, so where'd you hear it from?
Well, fake character, one of them
It is.
fictional people.
It is. Now, where's it from?
The Aristocats.
There you go. There you go. It's from the Aristocats.
I never watched that.
Oh, you've never watched the Aristocats?
No.
Oh,
No.
my goodness. That's everybody. You got to watch Lady and the Tramp.
Oh, I know Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah, everybody's seen that. And the
those,
Aristocats. That's
I've never seen
everybody
the
wants to be a
Aristocats.
cat because the cat's the only cat that knows where it's at. Everybody digs that feline beat because everything else is obsolete. That's the Alley Cats. They're a jazz band. And yeah.
1970.
Thomas O'Malley, the Alley Cat. Yeah. Oh, you gotta watch the Aristocats.
Oh, I'll look it up.
I'd say. Okay, so we've got what 101 Dalmatians, Lady and the Tramp,
Yeah, I've seen those.
and the Aristocats. Those are the three that every kid should watch. And if you haven't watched them as an adult, you gotta watch the Aristocats. Oh, Thomas O'Malley, the Alley Cat. Yeah, he was quite the scamp. He was quite the scamp. Yeah, you got to watch that. Judy
I
says,
don't know
"Oh
where
goodness."
I was then. It came out in 1970.
Yeah, I watched it when I was a youngin.
Well, that'd been. Well, God knows where I was been. That was my last year of high school, so
Yeah, you
I had
probably.
other things to do.
Yeah, if I was going to say if you're anywhere from 5 to 13,
Yeah.
you'd watch any of those movies. Laurel says, what year was it? She says it came out in 70.
1970.
Yeah, the Aristocats. Oh my goodness. Oh, did you like that song, Judy? Everybody Wants to Be a Cat. I love that movie. I like it. 101 Dalmatians was okay. It's okay. Lady and the Tramp, okay.
I thought Lady and the Tramp was better.
I thought Lady and the Tramp was better than 101 Dalmatians.
Right.
Yes. The Aristocats, better than Lady and the Tramp.
Oh.
So, yeah. If y'all haven't seen the Aristocats, go ahead and see it. Go ahead and get it.
Yeah,
it's-
I probably had parties to go to or something.
Yeah. You'd enjoy it now, though.
Okay, Laurel graduated in 76.
Yeah. 76, that's the bicentennial. Of the United States.
Oh,
of wake up, Donna.
okay.
76.
Yeah.
It's the
like,
bicentennial.
yeah, 248 years ago. Okay.
Yeah, right. Yeah. 1976 was the bicentennial of the country. He goes, oh my goodness, I'm going to have to remember that one. Judy goes, Jesus, Donna.
Well, I know it. I tell you.
Not a lot of dates that you can associate with 76.
Hey, I don't do dates. I don't do phone numbers. I don't do dates.
Oh my goodness.
I can never remember anybody's damn birth date.
Yeah, that's what I got the missus for, and we have a calendar.
Yeah,
So every
well,
year we still do. Do you guys still do the paper calendars too? Some people have moved
yes.
over to digital. So every year you pull off the old one, you get the new one, and you go through month by month and transfer all the important dates over.
Oh, the Catholics, they love calendars.
Yeah, calendars are cool.
Yeah. Up in North Dakota, most people are Catholic. And you go in any house and there's a calendar in every room, even the bathroom.
Nah, we only have we have one usually in a main room someplace, but now it's the missus has one in her office, and that's where we keep the calendar. We usually had one on the side of our refrigerator too, but I don't think we ain't got one there now. Just in her office. I was going to put one in the studio, but it'd be behind the door, and honestly, It looked nice, but I was going to put a dry easel board in a calendar. It's like I wouldn't use them. Judy says she has a beautiful horse one. And Laurel says, which pissed us off a lot. Our school colors were purple and white. Our invitations that year were red, white, and blue. Oh, man, my nose is itching. Oh, goodness. Hey, how's the show going out there? I keep getting drop frame rate warnings.
I think they do that just to freak you out.
Yeah, it's on my Streamlabs. I'm getting the warnings, but according to YouTube, it says I've got an excellent connection. So I have no idea. I still, Donna, I can't recall the last time you and Gus were in the room together. I think you are Gus on helium.
Oh, yeah. We take turns being in the weeds.
Laurel says, you're loud and clear and no lag on my end. Good, yeah. Judy says, I saw it once, but it's been great here. You saw what once? What'd you see once? A glitch? Or coming up on 9?
The glitch?
I don't know if there's a glitch or not, but I got conflicting messages with my software here. Like I said, the glitch? Yeah, it's Streamlabs says that I've got frame rate drop, and YouTube is saying, hey, your shit's cool. Excellent connection. It's like, well... So,
I haven't seen any glitches tonight, so.
Well, I have to rely on you folks to let me know if it's getting too glitchy, because I got my software is bipolar up here. They can't seem to get their shit straight. Okay, well, we've covered a bunch of stuff. Boy, we went all sorts of different directions. Carom, yeah, we got to get a carom. We got to get a carom.
Yeah, I got to look for that one.
I like pool. I don't have room for a pool table here. My next house.
I got a basement, so.
Yeah, well, my basement ain't. No, it's unfinished.
It came with the house.
Well, hey, you can't argue with that. You cannot argue with that. And they probably said, it's too much of a hassle to get this shit out because there's usually two to four sheets of slate, and then they got to put them in, and then they wax them, and there's all sorts of weird.
2 sheets of slate. I'll have to. It really needs to be refelted.
Refelted.
New bumpers.
That's what I say all the time, baby. I need to be refelted. I need to give me some refelting.
New bumpers.
The bumpers. No, she can keep the bumpers. She got the bumpers. I need refelting. Felt me up, baby. Oh, you guys are terrible. You're terrible.
I did buy new balls for it.
You bought new balls for it? Well,
yep, I bought new balls.
Now, does yours have the pockets, or does it have the ball return?
No, it's got pockets.
Pockets, yeah.
Yeah, it's a regulation size table.
Well, I mean, you can get ball returns on a regulation.
9.5 feet or something like that.
Yeah, sounds right. Yeah. Bars are 8.5.
Yeah, I think they're only.
And you can have a 6.5 foot.
I think they're 7 or 8.
And then snooker tables, which are like pool tables, but they don't have. They don't have pockets. Those are even bigger. They're freaking huge.
Yeah, they're even bigger.
My goodness. Hey, Peggy. She says, hey there, I've been listening, enjoying the conversation. My parents taught me how to play cribbage. My 18-year-old Saturn View. Saturn View.
Wow.
Had 118,900 miles on it when I had to junk it.
I had a Blazer before. When I was up in North Dakota, you do a lot of driving to get anywhere, and I had over 300,000 on that.
I was going to say, the 118.9. That's a baby.
Yeah,
that's a baby. Oh, but Laurel says it's a lot for that car.
But for a Saturn, that's a pretty small
Saturn
car.
View, yeah. Zippy's only got, I think we might be approaching, I think we're still shy of 60 on Zippy.
What year is it, Zippy?
Zippy's a 2018 or something like that. 17 or 18.
Oh, okay.
So it's still pretty young.
Yeah.
And we got it low miles. It was like, yeah. It's like, oh, cool. So
Yeah.
she's small, but that's an understatement. It's very small. I need a truck. Me and the missus are dreaming of a truck. We were at Tractor Supply the other day, and we were trying to get out into traffic, and it's a busy street. And across the street was a small car dealership, and she's like, "Yeah, I'll take that one there." And I look over and say, "Okay, which one?" The Dodge. It was a I'd say mid 2000s. I don't call. It's back when they had the 4 doors, but the back doors weren't full size doors, but it was bigger than a extended cab. If you know what I'm talking about.
Mm.
So it's the last generation. So the front end's still looking like a semi. It's got the bulges.
Yeah, eyes.
And but yeah, it was a 4-door, but the back door wasn't as big as they are now, but it was bigger than an extended cab where they would have just the little flippy outdoors. They'd be suicide doors opening up. So these are real doors, but they're shorter. But whatever. it's a truck. And I say, yeah, I get something like that.
Peggy says the frame rusted out, which is a GM open secret.
Yeah.
For the Saturn line.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, hey, up in the Northeast, you got to worry about that. Your frames rot out before your cars die.
Well, they salt the roads up there, don't
they salt. Yes, they do. Damn them.
God, I know in North Dakota, they didn't salt the roads.
Nah, just dirt.
They'd sand them, but they
dirt,
didn't.
Yeah, sand
put
is
salt in
fine.
it.
I hate salt. It's like, no, keep the idiots. I mean, the idiots, they got too many idiots on the road anyways. If you can't drive in the snow, get the fuck off the road. And slow down.
Exactly.
It's like everybody in these trucks and SUVs. Oh, I got 4-wheel drive, so I'm going to drive 500 miles an hour. Yeah, when you break traction, you're on 4 sleds. That 4-wheel drive ain't helping you out any. Slow the fuck down.
When you go to Minnesota, they salted the roads. The dang cars there, anything under 5 years old, all the the lights were rusted out.
Yep. And bodies by the bumpers, frames rot out.
Oh yeah.
It's horrible.
Amazing.
So we drive minimally, especially right after it snows. We try to wait and get as much sand off, and
then wash
the undercarriage as often as we can. Laurel says she put $130 on a Hyundai Excel when she traded in for a truck. And gave me $500 trade in.
Well,
that's just double junked price right there. You get $250 for a car that doesn't run. ICE doesn't care what you're driving. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
True.
And it's not even just ice. It's snow. That's why snow tires, it's good to have snow tires. Mud tires and snow tires are not the same. See, snow tires need to gather a little bit of snow in between the treads because that actually adheres to the snow on the road better and you don't slip.
Yeah. Up in North Dakota, if we got rain, like when it was first, freezing and everything, we'd have a bed of ice and it stayed all winter long.
Yeah. New Hampshire, you can wear. I don't wear. I was gonna say I don't wear shit. No, I do. I do wear some stuff. We don't have. A lot of states have a season for studded tires.
Yeah.
But you can keep in New Hampshire. You can run them all year round. It annoys me hearing.
You can run them all year round.
Yeah, you can run it all year round. It annoys me hearing them though.
Yeah, really.
I get it in the wintertime. You want to have studded tires. That's fine, but when it's spring and we've got grass on the ground and flowers growing and I'm hearing your fucking studded tires, stop it. put on some regular, you know.
No, we had to take the studs off.
Yeah,
Or
most
chains
states
or
have
whatever.
they have a, I think it's like late November to March or April,
Yeah,
end of
something
March.
like that.
Yeah. Mid April, something like that. I'd have to look at it. I think most of they have, it's that general season. But yeah, New
Yeah.
Hampshire doesn't have, they don't have a but we do have pretty damn stringent inspections for our vehicles. It's like, Jesus Christ. Live free or die, but you can't drive your car. Well, you don't see a lot of shit cars on the road in New Hampshire, I'll tell you that
Well,
much.
that's true, and that used to be true here. They used to have to do that, that every year you had to get a inspection
Yep.
done, and they haven't done that, I bet you, in 15 years or
Yeah, some
20
states
years
don't have
here.
it. We do, and it's really it's not as bad as California, from what I understand, because they do a lot more emission shit. But here, yeah, you don't see you don't see a lot of crappy vehicles. Peggy says in Missouri, studded tires have to be off by the end of March. Yeah, see, I was right.
Yeah, yeah,
Said late March,
yeah. That
early
I,
April.
I think that's the way it was up there too.
Yeah,
I
it
know
makes
they had to come
makes
off
sense.
by a certain time.
So they just annoy me. It's just, I've never had studded tires. Slow the fuck down. I used to
Yeah,
drive.
really.
I used to drive my Mustang and my '87 GMC Stepside, which was a rear wheel drive only because it was a Southern truck. Used to drive that in the dead of winter, light ass end, in the winter, and I
Oh,
did just
yeah.
fine. Slow the fuck down. Learn how to
Yeah,
drive.
or a van. They were really bad too.
A van, yeah, rear wheel drive vans.
Yeah,
Like the Econolines and stuff. Because they're light. They got a light ass end. And
Yep.
they're rear wheel drive. My Mustang wasn't as squirrely as my truck was. My truck was squirrely. But yeah, I drove it all winter, didn't have any problems with it, and learned how to drive. Slow the fuck down.
yeah, yep.
But yeah, it's good to have four-wheel or all-wheel drive up here, or front-wheel drive. We made sure my youngest had front-wheel drive. They'll get you around. Get decent tires on them and slow down. You can get a lot of places with a front-wheel drive car that you can't get with a rear-wheel
Yeah,
drive.
that's true.
Because they'll pull you along. You can't, you want it to go right or left, you're pulling it. Because that's where the drive
Yeah, but you got all
is.
the weight up front.
Right.
You know.
Where it's in the back and you want to go right or left, sometimes you turn your wheels and, yeah, you ain't going right or left. You're going straight because your drive wheels are in the back. Judy says, I have all-wheel drive. It's awesome on the ice. Yeah, Zippy's all-wheel drive. I think, well, we've had a few rear-wheel drives. Mostly, again, my truck and the missus, she had a Dodge Daytona. That was a
Do
zippy
they
car.
even make passenger cars anymore with just rear-wheel
Rear-wheel drive? Yeah, they've got some out
Do
there.
they?
Yeah, I think it's the bigger sedans. Yep. Yep. But yeah, all-wheel drive is good. I don't have any problem. We never had any problem with Zippy. You just worry about clearance. You can't be going over any I call them damn things when the
Speed bumps.
speed bumps are, but I'm talking about when the plow the snow. What do they call them damn things? When
Oh, yeah.
the little, what do they call that shit that they plow the snow and it forms a
Yeah,
wall?
you get out there and shovel out your driveway. And
Yeah, and
the
it's
snowplow
a
comes
big
through and-
fucking wall now at the back of your
Yeah,
driveway.
I
You
know
gotta
it.
what is that thing called? I'm tired. I can't think. It's got a
Berm.
name. That's not a berm. It is a berm, but that's not what they call them.
I don't know.
What do they call it? It's got a name. It's got a name. Let me see here.
Fucking berm. how you guys must speak a different language up there.
Let me see here. Stop it. Get out of here. Not now. Well, they're windrows. Yeah, they're windrows, but we call them snowbanks. There's a snow. It's a snowbank.
Yeah, well, they are.
They are a windrow and a snowbank. I don't know what the fuck we call it. We're going to call it at the end of the driveway. There we go.
An obstacle.
Snow windrow. We never call them a windrow,
Yeah,
but it is a
right.
windrow. We usually call a windrow is what you do when you're plowing a field and it rolls.
Judy calls it an obstacle.
An obstacle, yeah.
Obstacle,
They call
right.
it a fucking jump. Yeehaw!
Yeah.
Oh, what the
How'd
hell?
that piss you off? And they'd always do it. I don't know. It's like they waited for you to clear off your driveway. And then they'd come by.
Okay, well, it's not important. I call it a fucking pain in the ass is what it is. But yeah. And you got to get out there because if you don't get out there and then it gets cold, then it's like a cement wall.
Yeah.
It's like, no. So those we got to watch out for with Zippy because Zippy ain't got a lot of clearance. But, oh, I need a truck.
Yeah, everybody needs a truck.
Yeah, everybody does. And like with my height, it's Zippy's fine. She does really good on gas, but
Yeah,
my knees are all stuck up in the firewalls, and it's terrible.
yeah, my truck, I took it out. Went to a little town over close by me. That's where I put in most of
It
my
was about
miles.
a quarter of a mile away. The next town
Yeah,
over.
right. And I
Like
got
it couldn't have been
25
very
miles to the
far.
gallon. I got 25 miles to the gallon with that big old V8.
Oh, that's good.
That's what I thought.
That's good. If you get anywhere, you get 19 to 22 when you're doing great, and you're getting 25. That's great.
Hey, I thought that was really good.
Now, how do you know? You ain't driven 25 miles in one shot. It's like you just have to
I did that
estimate.
day.
I got 700 feet today. I got 5,000
Yeah.
feet last Tuesday. You just calculate them all. Almost 200 miles on her truck. Bless you, Donna.
I know it.
You can put a damn sail on the top of that thing. Wee. You need to get out more.
Yeah, I know. Heard that.
Do you walk?
No. Are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding. No, if I was kidding, I'd go, "Hey, Donna, do you walk? Yaka yaka." No, do you walk? You don't walk.
I used to bike.
Used to bike.
Yeah, I used to. Even in North Dakota, I didn't own a car till I was 27.
Holy Toledo. A motorized vehicle is the sign of freedom for the American people.
Well, yeah. Well, I had a pedal bike.
A pedal bike.
I used to bike up until I was about 27.
Oh man, I got itchies all over the place. Yeah, I got to
Yeah.
get the missus and my bike
We're
all
all
fixed
this.
up for the kids. But.
She says your gas will go bad before you use the tank.
Right,
Yeah,
you need to freaking get one of those dry gas and throw that in it. Get an octane booster and a thing of dry gas and throw it in your tank.
What's dry gas?
It soaks up the moisture in your tank. It
Is that like
counteracts it.
okay? That stuff you used when we was up north. We used to every winter we'd get it's just a small bottle.
Yeah, it's a small bottle.
Like a liquid, but I
Yeah.
can't remember. What the
Yeah, it's a
name
liquid.
was.
The two most common small bottles out there. You got octane boosters and you got dry gas.
Okay, we didn't call it dry gas. I never heard that before.
So I don't know what you put in it, but dry gas is it's a liquid and it counteracts the
Yeah,
moisture in your
yeah.
tank, dries it out. I guess. I'm not a chemical scientist. I just know you put it in your tank if you got some condensation problem.
Heat. That's what it was called.
Heat?
Heat. Heat.
Yeah,
Heat.
heat. Yeah, heat. wonder what heat's for. That it's either an octane booster or it's a dry gas. Heat 8. Heat gas treatment.
We'd use that in the wintertime.
Heat gas line, antifreeze. Heat's an antifreeze.
Yeah,
So it would counteract the moisture in your tank. Yep. Similar thing. So heat is similar to dry gas. Yeah, heat, water remover, and premium fuel. Yeah, so it's dry gas. Yep. Let's see if they even sell dry gas anymore. Dry gas additive. Yeah, they still sell it. What does dry gas do? Prevents water from freezing and water-contaminated fuels. Yeah, it does what heat does. So yeah, you can dry gas and heat are the same thing.
Oh, I had never heard it called that
Dry
before.
gas? Yeah, it probably
Yeah.
just depends upon whatever's in your market.
Stay bill. Yeah.
Stay
That's
bill.
what we used to put
Yep.
in the boat.
Yep. They all do about the same thing. That's what you tell your husband if his name is Bill. Stay, Bill.
Stay, Bill.
Sit, Ubu, sit.
Yeah.
Wasn't that Oprah's channel? Did she have that one?
What's all, you mentioned Tractor Supply.
Mm-hmm.
What's with this people boycotting Tractor Supply?
Because they
What's up with
did some
this?
stupid alphabet mafia shit. They did a stupid "We Love the Gays" crap during Pride Month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I posted about that before because it was like, oh, you're going to boycott, Bud Light, but this company and that company, like a lot of the whiskey companies do their stupid shit too, and it's like you got to pick your battles, So they got backlash, but that's where I buy my feed. So it's not like I'm not
Right.
stupid.
If
I'm
they
not
got
going
a product that works, and
I'm not going to cut my nose
hell?
off to spite my face when they're about the only company here that sells the stuff that I need.
yeah.
Judy says that was something late night. Was it Sit Ubu Sit? Yeah, it was at the. Oh yeah, Sit Ubu. It's at
Yeah,
one of.
it was,
It was
yeah,
at
I
one of the
remember.
shows. After one of the shows. It has to do
Now we
with.
got to look it up.
Yeah, it's a. I was in the middle of that. It was. I believe it's Oprah Winfrey's. One of her. It's not publishing company. It's the people.
Ubu Productions.
Ubu Productions. I think they produce shows.
Yeah.
I think it's
Original
like I said, I think that it's producer Gary Goldberg.
Goldberg.
I thought it was one of Oprah's. So I guess it wasn't. But yeah, it's a production company.
Family Ties.
Yeah.
There's this famous catchphrase from the TV series Family Ties.
But yeah, so you see it at the end of the shows when they do the credits of the shit. They sit.
Yeah, I remember seeing it.
Yeah. Maybe I associated it with Oprah because sometimes there's more than one production house that's associated with a show. So maybe hers was along with it, but whatever.
Yeah, it says family. It was related to Family Ties and Spin City. But I never watched either of those shows.
Because you live in Sin City, Donna.
Spin.
Sin.
Spin
No,
as in
sin.
sit on it.
Sin.
And span.
No, sin. Everybody's out there going, no, we get it. No, because Donna, she's one of those. She's on fire. What was it? She was something, whatever. I don't know. I'd have to rewind the show. It's too late.
I can't remember that either. I've slept since then.
I got to get up. I got to get up. Well, I got to get up early. And I'll get up the same time I always get up. But I'll try to get some content out for folks before I head on out. Bringing my grill so that we're going to stop. We're going to stop at some store and see what kind of meat they have on the way to my place in Vermont. I'm going to spend all day working there, cutting down trees and stuff, and then.
So you finally get your dad's place put up on the market?
Yeah, it's been on market for a bit now. Getting a lot of interest. Got our first got our first offer. And I told him, fucking kiss my ass. I don't think so. They first offer come in at half price. It's like you're fucking insane. No. So, but yeah, it's getting a lot of attention. So that's good. But I
don't think the housing market here is as bad as it is up in other places. You know.
Yeah, it's kind of dry here. Gus was saying that he was talking to some realtors, and there's the number of places in New Hampshire were down. It was for sale. Numbers are down, so
that's good.
Well, so yes or no? It's good for the seller, not good for the buyer. Buyer wants a hot market with a shit ton of property out there. When there's limited property, that's good for the seller because nobody's, you know what I mean?
Right,
it's supply and demand. So, Judy says I used to watch Family Ties. Maybe that was it. Could be. So yeah, I got to spend the day there. Got the old car out. So the car's gone, and it's like, yes. My brother came up and he took the saw rig and drove that down to North Carolina. She's up and running again.
That the one that you were thinking about having a hard time loading?
Oh yeah, we had a bitch of a time because the trailer that he had.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yep. So that's up and running again. I don't think he's got a belt for it. He's got to get another belt for it, but at least the engine's running. Guess there's quite a hobbyist group out there that collect those one-lungers. They go to shows.
Oh,
what was that?
Yeah, it had to be pretty old.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's old. Just a single cylinder. Got a hand crank, just like the old cars in the front. Give it a good old crank and pop, pop, pop.
Oh, really? Wow.
Pop. Put the water in the top. It's got a water reservoir in the top of it. And you just keep that filled with water, and that's what cools it off. You got to keep filling it up because she gets hot.
Wow.
Got a big old saw blade on it, big disc. I think that's got to be probably a 3.5, about a 3.5 foot circle.
Wow.
Good size blade. And it got a cradle.
Yeah, really.
Has to redo the cradle. The wood all rotted out on it, but the frame's good and it's got wheels on it. Not they're metal. They're not rubber wheels. They're just metal wheels. So everything was fine.
But the frame itself, it was all wood?
No, the frame for the saw rig is all metal. It's like metal I-beam construction. And then it's got the 4 wheels but the cradle that you put the wood on to run it into the blade, that was all rotting out.
Oh, okay.
But all the metal is fine. We were surprised. So yeah, I got some things I got to do around there, and got to see about getting the water running at some point again, maybe, because it stopped running from the spring. So I got to figure that out, but that's fine. But yeah, we'll spend all day there, and I'll be.
Get your canoe done?
No, I started it though. I got pictures up there on the page. Let's see here. Let me pull this up here. Let's pull this up. Should be. Should be. Come on now. Okay, there's one of them. Where's the other one? There we go. All right, go on. Internet on. There we go. There she is sitting in my driveway.
You'll have to give me a minute because
No, go
anytime
ahead.
I'm on Zoom, it's there you go.
That's
Wow.
when I moved it on, and I've given her a wash. But
That's a long canoe.
it's a 16-footer.
Oh, okay.
And let's see here. Here's another. Here she is right after the wash. It's like, oh, she's nice and shiny. Yeah, well, she ain't quite that shiny. That's wet.
What'd you have to use? Did you have to use something to take the paint off?
Yeah, I'll show you right now. Let's go right here. Here it is. This is in process. I got my random orbital sander. I'm using 60 grit. And I got to take all the shine off of it, but then I've got these huge ass cracks. So some of the areas I'll be able to sand them down enough and then kind of groove them out and then use filler.
Yeah.
And,
what do you use for filler?
Oh, you just use fiberglass filler.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a 2-part epoxy
It looks
resin.
like an aluminum canoe.
No, that's fiberglass.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah. You can sort of see the texture of the fiberglass in, like, let's see, I'm moving my cursor around.
Yeah, I can see
yeah,
the
it's-
lines.
So it's under, yeah. But I've got some really bad. I'm here. I'm pointing to my monitor screen. You can't see me pointing.
Yeah, I can see them.
At the bow and the stern. It's really bad, but it's close to that center rib there. So I've got a lot of work to get done on that, and like I said, I either have to sand it down to the fiberglass and then use filler, or sand enough and then V-groove it and use fiberglass filler. If you just paint over without doing that, it'll look fine, but it'll crack in the exact same spot because
sure it would.
because the cracks
Just the
themselves are a
weight.
hard surface. It's a 90-degree edge. So you got to just remove that 90 degrees, otherwise they'll re-crack. So I'm hoping she'll be out on the water before summer's over. But I got 50 billion things to do, so we'll see.
Yeah.
It's either going to go fairly quick from this point or
Saw a
not.
picture of your sister there.
My sister.
Yeah.
Which one is my sister? Which one were you talking about?
Obama.
Oh, Michelle Obama? Yeah. No, that's my sister. No hard R on there. Sister.
Oh yeah, right. Exactly.
That's my sister. Not sister. Don't hard R her.
Yeah, don't hurt her.
She's my sister. Yeah. So yeah, that's in the works. I got oh man, I am loving the hell out of my new storage. I got one of those hooped, and it's got the tarp canvasy tops over them. They're the big
Oh yeah.
carport things.
Yeah.
And I got one of those 12 or 13 by 20. So I got
you didn't get a metal one?
no. It's metal framed. It's just got
yeah, right.
It's just got the tarpy stuff over the top. Yeah, no, I could not justify a 20 by 13 foot metal shed. Plus, they're not as tall as this. Is pretty tall too. But I got most of my stuff in it now. Run power out. I ran power out to it today, so I got power to it. And
Yeah, I got to do that with mine. I can't. When I had a smaller one, a shorter one, but then when we bought the camper, we switched it out for a taller one, so we could get the camper in under it.
yeah, this one you can fit a camper. Let's see. Judy says it It's really nice. Looked awesome. Thank you. It looks better now. I put up let's see if I can put up should be one of my reels.
What'd you
here we
use?
go. Here you go, Donna.
Okay.
I'm getting them good vibes. I'm living this good life. I'm breathing on God's time. And I ain't gonna waste one breath. I'm soaking it up. I got me a fool.
Turn that volume off. Yeah, and I had just got the front and back put on, and I put that whole top. It seals
like
in the front and the back.
Truck tarp.
What's that?
Like truck tarp?
Yeah, you can put a truck or an RV in this thing.
No, I meant the canvas itself. It's like the old, because when we made our fish houses, use like the canvas they use, truck tarps, really super.
Oh,
super,
truck tarp. Yeah, it's a yes,
super heavy.
It's a super
tarp.
heavy black tarp material, but it's not like the stuff that you get like a 8x12 tarp.
Like
It's no, this is right.
Grain trucks.
Right. This is the heavy duty stuff. And this isn't all smoothed out tight. Cuz I got this no, but this is right after this, before the kids came over. I got this on myself.
Oh wow.
Yeah, no shit. The missus goes, "How the hell did you do that?" Well, I tell you, a lot of I got up on the ladder, and it doesn't look as tall as it really is. It is fucking tall. Where the opening is
you got a 12-foot ladder there,
is
right?
6. Well, this one right here, this is a 5.5 foot ladder or something like this right here where the tarp is. That's over 6 feet tall.
Okay.
So that's like a 5.5 foot ladder. And I went to one end and I pulled like hell and pulled it up and tied it off and then just worked my way down several times and then got to the other end, pulled it even further, and then worked back the opposite. But yeah, there's the front of it. That right there where you saw it is over 6 foot tall. I walk underneath that without any problems. Again, I'm 6'4". Head doesn't even come close. So it's got to be 13 foot tall, something like that. It's pretty tall. But yeah, it's all nice and tight now, staked into the ground. It's looking great. And I got my canoe and my daughter's kayak in there and all of my lawn equipment and stuff. It's just wonderful. And I run the power to it. It's the little things in life. It's like, oh my goodness. But yeah, I put that up myself. The kids came over Saturday and we had to undo the bottom rungs here. You had to totally undo them and then slide them into pockets in the tarp and then refasten them. So there's no easy way. You've got to put everything together, but I did it only finger tight because I knew there was going to be adjustments and I knew the bottoms were going to have to be redone. So they helped me redo the bottoms. And then we ratcheted down. That's how you get the end cap to go over, and then it overhangs. So it's absolutely beautiful. I should go ahead and post up an actual picture here.
You should.
I'll try to get one out there tomorrow and put it up for folks. It's a simple thing. It's what I could afford.
Well, you got a workout, didn't you?
Oh, it was something. It took me 3 days to get to that point.
Oh wow!
Well, because we had that heat wave.
Oh
so,
yeah.
Have you ever worked with metal out in the blazing sun? The heat wave.
Yeah, right.
Holy shit, man! So what I'd do is I'd go on out and I'd work for 20-30 minutes and put things together, and go back inside and then get some more content for folks and take care of some stuff and then go back out again. And I did that. I did that 2 days to get all the framework done, and then the third day, Saturday morning, I went out when it was still cool, and I worked on getting the front and the back and then the canvas over the top by myself before the kids showed up. Then the kids showed up, and then we got the rest of it all knuckled down by one. It was like, okay.
How long is it?
Oh, that's 20 by 13.
20? Okay.
20
Yeah.
by 13 by 13 high. So it's pretty big.
Yeah, it is.
I needed it. I'm getting a lot of the shit out of my shed. Trying to get it back to workshop. So I'm moving all of the outside tools and equipment and stuff like that. Judy says, "Dang, what dang?"
3 days. Working on that thing.
Well, I just worked out a little. It wasn't going anywhere, but it was in the middle of the heat wave. It's like, it ain't going anywhere. Just get out there. Don't kill myself.
Yeah, right.
And then it's like, oh, I'm so happy. It's like, ooh, I feel like a kid. I go out back each time I go out to the car and I walk by it and I'm like, ooh, look at that. I got my storage area. It's the little things. Get my long ladders in there. Get all of my, the lawnmower, the gas, and the weed whackers, and the shovels and rakes, and what else I got? Haven't moved my generator. I got my generator that's undercover right now, but I got to move that back in. So move the generator in it. I got my pressure washer in it, and I got all the stuff that's outdoor stuff that should be outdoors and not in my little shed.
Rolled up flap across the front so you can close it up.
Right. What that is that's a 3-zippered, sort of like if you get a big tent. Instead of having 2 zippers, you got 3 zippers. So you got one down the middle and then one on either side, and you unzip them and then you roll each of the sides
Roll
up.
them up. Yeah.
So when it comes wintertime, I can just drop that down. What I'll probably end up doing is dropping down one and then staking down one, so it's only one side door open.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Oh, I like it too, because it's that doorway where it's rolled up, that's over 6 feet tall. So I don't have to worry about shit. And
you don't have to duck?
No, I don't have to duck. Walk straight in, and the electric line that I'm running in, the big outdoor extension cord thing, the 5 mile long shit, that's running up to the upper corner of the wall on one of my sheds, my regular shed, and it's running diagonal but higher out to the new shed thing. I got to come up with a name for it. So when it rains, if the water hits the line, it doesn't drain into the new structure. It drains back towards the regular shed and then down to the ground. But all of that still is above my head, so I don't have to duck. It's like, oh man, it's amazing, the little things, not having to duck, because I damn near hit me about eye level every time, because it was running from the shed to the Frankenzebo, as the power line was, and I'd run into it every time I walked over there. Now it's above my head. Judy says, "Good on you." Thank you. Yes. Again, it's the little things. My daughter's feller, he's my height. It's weird looking at a guy my own height. He weighs a good bit less than I do, but he's a tall feller too, and he's like, "Oh, I don't have to duck." It's like, no, you don't, do you? It's the little things. Yeah, he's a tall guy. It's weird looking at somebody your height. I was sitting in the living room looking at him. He's just standing in the doorway, and I look over to the missus and I go, "Do I look that tall?" She goes, "Yeah." Because when I stand in the doorway, I can't put my hand in a fist on the top of my head and go through the doorway, because it hits the doorway. So I'm just not used to seeing myself as other people see me. I know that sounds silly, but it's just I'm not around tall people. So it's like, wow, yeah, I guess I do look tall. Well, I guess that technically I don't look tall. I am tall. It's not an optical illusion. He's really only 3 feet tall. He looks tall, though. No. Oh, man, my nose itches.
Yeah, I got to get me a handyman so I can, because like when we swapped out the shorter, I don't know what you call those metal carport type things, you know, we had that one wired, and I've got all that wiring that we pulled from it in order to put the other one up.
What, you just have the frame one that has the metal roof on it, but no walls?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It's just got a cover,
Yeah.
I guess you'd call it.
Got a roof over the top, but no walls.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, my father-in-law had one like that.
But we had all that wired. It was that real, it's like a metal conduit over the wiring.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you call that.
And yours kind of like a flexible, kind of like a curly Q-y thingy.
Yeah.
Made out of metal.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
But
it has the wire inside.
I think now they do it in plastic.
Yeah.
But when we had this done, it was metal.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I've got all that wiring, and I need to hire me a man or somebody, I shouldn't
What
say.
do you need? What do you need it for? Is that where you park in the?
Well, I want to rewire that so I got some light out there
Oh. Well,
under
yeah.
that. Because I had wiring and the electrical run for the camper when I had the camper
Mm-hmm.
out on one of the posts, so I could plug my camper in.
Yep. Truckin' Mac's on the show. Hey, welcome back to the show, Mac. He says, the little things. I used an angle grinder for the first time this weekend, cut cement board and ceramic tile. I think I'm in love. Yeah. What you got? You got like a little 3-inch wheel on it? About a 3-inch angle grinder? Oh, new tools are always fun. Oh, I've been doing this shit. I've been doing this shit for all. Hey, Mac, you see my Red Devil? I posted up a picture of 4.5. See, close. Did you see the picture of the Red Devil I posted up the other day? Oh, absolutely beautiful. Beautiful tool. They don't make them like that anymore. You gotta, let's see here. Let's see here, photos. You can buy these tools that won't look like this, though. I mean, this is old school. Did you see it, Mac? Here we go. Boom. There we go. Got the Red Devil right there. Oh, fucking beautiful machine. Machine tool. Beautiful tool. I posted,
That's a carpet knife, isn't it?
Well, you would think it's not. It's a looks like a carpet knife. It's a linoleum and or asphalt roof shingle cutter.
Yeah.
And as you can see there, this still has the tar on it. So this was primarily used for shingles. But yeah, very similar. Very similar. It's called a Red Devil.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah. Beautiful. Oh. Fits in your hand one. It's a little short for me because I'm a big feller. But yeah. Absolutely beautiful. Red Devil. Oh. Truckin' says, "Hi, Judy. Did you see that before I click off there, Mac? You're talking about tools. I love getting in a new tool. And we talked about that on the show too. You got some gals get all offended if they got, appliances or something like it. Fuck that. Man, the missus loves it. Anything, new vacuum cleaner, new blender, whatever. If it makes her job easier and we can use it, Judy says, I always learn something new on this show. Yeah.
Yeah, I never knew it was called a Red Devil.
Yeah, it's called a Red Devil. It's called a red devil.
Yeah. Got one, but
Well-
always thought it was just a carpet knife.
Well, you can use it for that, but they're primarily for linoleum and or like you
Yeah,
can see this
right.
one or asphalt shingles. As you can see, that's got the tar still on it. But yeah, if you look for like a shingle cutter now or a linoleum cutter, they don't look like this. They're more like scissors and shit now. That's absolutely beautiful. Beautiful bit of equipment. Too late if you didn't see it there, Mac. I asked you. But yeah, Mel, back to appliances and tools. Hell yeah. What the hell? Flowers? What the fuck? Flowers are going to die. Right? I mean, they're nice if you can pick them, but why? Oh, yeah, a dozen roses cost what? Fucking $35? How much does it?
Is that cheap? I figured.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just guessing. It's been freaking what? Probably 40 years since I bought roses. And Laurel says, I'm not a jewelry type gal. Nice handgun. Yeah.
Yeah, there
yeah,
you
so
go, there
a
you go.
handgun and two. I already got the missus and I filled in all the engravings with purple on her pistol. I got her for Valentine's Day one year. M&P 5 shield or M&P 9 shield.
My
Good little
ex
gun.
was always getting me something. Every time something come up, it was always something to do with hunting or trapping.
Yeah,
I
well,
told him,
the
I
missus
said-
don't hunt and trap, so
Yeah, I told him one year for Christmas, I said, if you get me one more thing that shoots, it better be a camera, because first thing I'm pointing it at is you.
yeah. But yeah, it just neither of us get offended with tools and appliances, and it's like,
I like tools.
Hey, yeah. What do you need? Nothing's worse than you need to do something you don't have that tool. And even if you're only going to use it 3 times in your life, if you don't have that tool, it's going to be a pain in the ass to do it. So I got a bunch of stuff. I got hand tools that I can augers and hand drills and all sorts. But I got my power tools and.
I think my favorite tool is a Sawzall.
Yeah, I don't have one of those. Can you believe
Really?
it?
I got
I
two
don't
of
have
them.
one of those. But I got the little brother. It's a I guess it's a hand jigsaw.
Oh, yeah.
So instead of the blade coming out the front, the blade comes down the side. You can do the same thing with it, but yeah, I don't have a Sawzall.
Well, they're cool.
They are cool. Damn it. Now I got to add something to my list.
Yep.
Laurel
Put
says
that
we
on
have a couple of them.
Christmas list.
Yeah. Yeah. Carom board and a Sawzall. And I'm truly thankful for anything that I get. That's fine. That's fine. But I got most stuff that if I need to do it by hand, I can do it by hand. But again, yeah, it's nice to have. I got it myself, a power screwdriver. That's DeWalt power screwdriver. Oh, I love that thing. Handle, it turns. You can bend the handle. It looks like a gun, or you can do it straight on. And you don't have to press any buttons. All you have to do is just rotate your wrist. It's got the servo thingy inside, the gyroscopy, techie whizzy thingy, and you just twist it in the direction you want it to go. And you also twist it fast and hard if you want it to go fast. And then when you start to go back the other way, it slows down. And you need to undo it. Well, you do it the other way, and you turn your wrist. It just does it all by itself. Oh, that thing's neat.
Yeah, I've got one of those little, what do you call those things? They're like a hand tool. They're a little hand tool, but you can put those different blades in them. And they're, oh, fuck.
What type of blades? You're talking about Dremel? They spin, or do they move in and out?
No, they just go back and forth.
They'll go
They're-
back and forth. Yeah, it's like a jigsaw thing. I got a little one like that.
Yeah.
Max says kitchen and master bath calendar. Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
hey.
Oh, God,
the
are you
simple
Catholic?
things, Yeah, the simple things.
Yeah, yeah. It's
But
always
yeah,
so
it's
funny.
like, oh, we got our big chest freezer finally. We have a stand up, but we finally got chest freezer, and it's the simple thing, simple things. Yeah, yeah. My goodness. Jewelry, yeah. It's nice to have flowers. Jewelry makes more sense to me than flowers.
Well, I've got so much jewelry. I don't ever wear it.
Yeah, the missus, she got
Don't
some. She doesn't have a
wear.
lot. She doesn't have a lot. I'm not even wearing our wedding band. I'm wearing a wedding band, but this is not my wedding band. This was actually the band on my right hand. This is my wedding band. We both had just gold wedding bands, and that split and everything. And this one here, this ring right here, was on my right hand. So I had my silver on my right hand, and I had my gold on the left.
Has
And
it got a? It looks like it's got a titanium band or something in the middle of
No,
it.
what it does is it's got a groove. It's got a groove. Let's see if I can bring it up next to the camera. Probably not. You can't see it.
No.
It's a blackened groove,
Yeah, I see
and
it. But I thought it was
in the
maybe
middle it's got it's a Celtic Trinity knot.
Oh, okay.
So that was
What
on my
that is.
right hand for my faith. And then my left hand, had my gold wedding band, but like I said, the wedding band split. So I just moved the other one over here. So hey, gals, I'm taking. But Judy says, I'm sorry, but I love flowers. I think they're beautiful and I enjoy them. But yeah, I love guns and tools. No, I got nothing against flowers. I'd rather pick flowers. I'll pick flowers and put them in a vase. I'm not going to go out and buy flowers.
Yeah, I like I love flowers, but if you're gonna give me flowers, give me something I can put in the ground.
Yeah. The missus is the same way. Vases we've got flower vases. The kids and people bring us other flowers that we put in vases. They buy
Yeah.
them. If we're buying flowers, it's like it's a flower in a pot that we can hang outside or put
You
in the
can
ground.
put it in the ground.
Yeah. But other than that, if I want to bring, I'll just a flower. I'll go and I will pick a flower and bring it to her.
Oh,
It's not about the money you spend in it. It's about why you're doing it. So yeah. So that was that. Pick flowers are the best. I already grow flowers. Yeah. If you're out someplace and it's like, oh, this is, as long as you're not passing somebody's house. Oh, that just to irk the shit out of me.
Flowers. We'll pick somebody
Yeah,
else's.
we had a white picket fence around the front of our property at one time. Now it's now gone. But we had an English flower garden in it. So we had all sorts of flowers. And you just shake your head sometimes. People walk by and they'll just fucking grab a flower. It's like, leave my flowers alone. I'm going to pick your
really?
flowers. Leave them alone. But yeah. Right, wildflowers. Go out and get wildflowers, not somebody's flower bed garden flowers. Flower bed garden flowers. I don't know what the hell that is. It's flower bed garden flowers. My goodness. But yeah, we'd rather have, I don't know, just flowers are nice, but the kids, like I said, the kids bring flowers over. And that's fine. Me, it's more like, I get her, it's like, no, it's more like, oh, Amazon's here. What'd you get yourself this time? Hey, if she wants something, she can get it. It's like, hey, the budget. If you need something and you want something, it's going to make your life better. You go ahead and you get it. You only live once. So, yeah. Jewelry, yeah, she got some jewelry. I don't have much jewelry. I had more jewelry when I was younger. I used to wear a chain, aside from dog tags. I had a couple gold chains. Well, hell, it was the 70s and 80s. What the hell are you talking about?
Well, I think it's even worse now.
It probably is. Yeah. I didn't have anything too gaudy. It was pretty simple. Pretty simple. I may have them around someplace. I don't know. I don't wear them. I used to have a you had a pinky ring. It's a pinky ring with a black stone in it with a diamond in the center. Yeah. Earrings. I got some earrings.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I got a pierced ear in the left ear. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't wear fucking pirate earrings or anything, but no, put a, diamond stud in there or just a little silver gold ball. Yeah. Hasn't closed. Well, it closed up, but I can put an earring in it. Because the tunnel inside, it's almost like cartilage now. But yeah, I got a pierced ear. Left ear. Back when shit mattered. Left ear. Just one.
Yeah, right.
Not
Back
both
when
ears.
it mattered.
Left
Yeah.
ear.
Yeah, I don't think that works anymore.
Yeah, I don't think they hold true to that anymore.
No, I don't think they do.
Yeah, but yeah, one, and again, no pirate shit. I did have some loops, but they were small ones. But I normally wore studs when I wore it. I've worn it a couple times over the years. The missus still likes it. She says it makes me look sexy. I think it's because it's almost like a dichotomy. You wouldn't think I'd be wearing something like that. But Judy says, a guy I dated in New Mexico used to pick wildflowers for me every day. He brought them to me every day at my work. It was beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I thought I was going to say, I used to date a guy in Mexico who looked like Captain Jack Sparrow. Had an earring. It's like, no, back to flowers. Laurel says, my husband wore a diamond stud. See, there you go. See, the more you talk, your husband probably was an awful lot like me. It's like, yeah, my husband had this. My husband did that. And I says, yeah, it's something simple. Non-obtrusive. And I don't have big earlobes. I don't know if you noticed that. See here, see?
Yeah, you don't have any earlobes.
No, my ears just kind of go down and they join my neck. I don't have hanging earlobes. My youngest is just like that. So yeah, just a non-obtrusive earring. Something that you're not going to notice it until you notice it. Something like that. Laura says very much so. He must have been awesome. Must have been an awesome guy. But yeah, I got some earrings. God, I can't remember when the last time I wore an earring was. She says he was. Well, he was lucky to have you, Laurel, and you were lucky to have him. God rest his soul.
Yeah.
Now, what else? What else is weird that you wouldn't think about me? I got tattoos. You go,
Do
yeah,
you?
okay. Yes, I got tattoos. Yeah, I got tattoos. I got tattoos on both.
Well, you were in the Navy, right?
Fuck no.
No, okay. Sorry. Army.
So I got.
Okay.
I got tattoos on both of my forearms, on the inner forearms. I got a brand on my left. Yeah, on my left
Do you want, girl?
forearm, but on the back side of the arm. Got a brand there. I got a tattoo on my chest. I got a dragon on my chest. Wait, what? Tattoos? Yeah. Yeah. I'm not like a member of the Yakuza or something like that. I don't have sleeves and shit. But yeah, I got a dragon on my chest. I got a dragon on my right forearm. Yeah, right forearm. I got 3 cross swords and a bunch of other shit on my.
I don't
My
have a
left
single
forearm.
tattoo.
Yeah. The missus got a couple tattoos. She got hummingbirds on her upper chest with flowers. And she got I think it's a unicorn on her ankle, one of her lower ankles. On her lower
God, that's gotta
ankles
be-
versus her upper
That'd be
ankles.
the hardest thing there is to get on your ankle. That's got to hurt.
Well, yeah, it's above her ankle. It's not right on the ankle. It's above her ankle. Laurel says, my husband didn't have any tattoos. The only reason he didn't is he knew he got one. They would get a lot more. Yeah, I stopped. I only got a few of them. And, again, you'd never notice because if I'm just sitting even with a short sleeve shirt, unless I'm extending my arms so that you can see my inner sides of my forearms and stuff, you don't notice it. I got a hell of a lot more scars than I do tattoos.
Yeah, that's my tattoo, scars.
Peggy says, hey, Peggy, welcome to the show. She goes, LOL, no tats on your face. That's coming next. I'm going to get some Maori
so.
tattoos. Don't you think I'd look good in with a Maori tattoo? Look like Mike Tyson or something. No. Judy says, I have some tats. It's the work of the devil. Get them tattoos. Yeah, I got a few. But like I said, easy to cover. The missus has a couple. I had back about 20, 25 years ago, I thought about maybe getting some other ones. Here's a couple of cool tattoos I wanted. I wanted barbed wire around my biceps. And in the barbed wire, I wanted ammo, like 50 cal rounds. I thought that was cool. Another cool tattoo that I think would be pretty freaking awesome. I want some black angel wings. But not the cheap shit. Have you ever seen the tattoos? They look like real feathers and shit. That's what I'd like. And they come just right up over my traps. Just a little bit, you peek here, and then you see them on the back, and I got angel wings. I think that'd be pretty cool. I ain't going to ever do that, but I think that'd be cool. Max says, I generally try to buy tires with the highest traction. That also means the worst gas mileage. I prefer stopping abilities. Where the fuck did that come from? Oh, Mac, you must be listening to the show way the fuck back. Mac, come to the show live.
Yeah, hit your rewind button.
Yeah, he probably came in and it played it from the start. Was it him that came in the other night that did the same thing? So it was like 4-minute lag because he was 4 minutes behind, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta move the little bar to the beginning of the red."
Oh, Jesus.
So it's like, so he was commenting on shit we had already talked about. Yeah. Wow, donuts are the best rear-wheel drive. Holy shit, Judy's like, my God, he might have No, he came in and he's not watching it live. He came in earlier in the show. He forgot to move his slider to watch it. Yeah, whenever you go to a live show, it doesn't start you automatically all the time where they're at. A lot of times it'll start earlier in the show.
Yeah.
So you got to move your slider to where it can't move any further to the right.
The white line.
Right. or else you're back. Wow. No wonder he wasn't answering my questions. Oh, but he answered the 4.5.
Yeah.
When I asked, it was the angle grinder. Mac, what is wrong? Goodness gracious. Wow.
Well, kids, I've got to let my Emmy out.
All right. Well, you take care, Don. I'm about ready to shut down anyways. We're up at the top of the hour. We're actually peeking over the top of the hour. Just past
All right.
it.
Good night, you guys.
Good night, and thanks for showing up at the show there, Donna. She's still there. She's gone.
Well,
No.
I'm getting off here.
I can hear her. Donna says she's getting off. Stop it, Donna. God, family show. There she goes. She's gone. Everybody is saying good night, Donna. Good night, Donna. But yeah, it was a good show. Covered a lot of strange things. Strange things. Different things. Mac, I don't know what the hell's up with Mac. Mac is just... I don't know where he is in the show. Holy crap. So, yeah, I'm going to try to, I'll get up normal time. I'll see if I can put out some content for y'all. I'm going to be jumping in the car and going over to Vermont, spend the day there, and come on back. I don't know when I'll be back. So, Peggy says, good night, all, and thank you, John. You're welcome, Peggy. Thank you for joining the show. Judy says, all over the place. Yeah, no kidding. Excuse me. Yep. My goodness. Hey, I don't have hair. Well, I have hair. I don't have hair on the top of my head. Oh, we know that. We know that. Safe travels tomorrow. Good night, Judy. Thank you, Laurel. Yeah, it's going to be a nice drive. It's going to be a nice drive. As long as the idiots are out on the road. Don't like them. It's a Monday. It's a Monday. But I'll see you guys when I get back. So again in the morning, and then when I get back, I'll be posting up some stuff. Who knows? You know me. I check throughout the day anyways. I might post up some memes or something like that in the middle of the day. Judy says, prayers for Gus. Good night, Cowboy. Yeah, prayers for Gus. Good night, Judy. Thank you for joining the show. Judy, Laurel, Donna, Peggy, whoever else there. I know some more people were there. Mac. Thanks again, Mac, for joining the show. You need to start from the beginning. You need to come and join us in the beginning. We talk about all sorts of stuff. But again, next show, Wednesday night. Oh, announcement. No show next Sunday. I have a prior engagement that I got to go to. The missus informed me again. I knew about it, but I always forget. So next Sunday, I am otherwise predisposed. So there'll be no show on Sunday. But Wednesday, there'll be a show. But I will see you on Facebook. And again, God bless. Let's see here, if I can close this out right. God bless and take care.